This is an up-to-date video. When I say up-to-date, I done a review when I first started my channel on these two fragrances that are very similar. And I made a couple of mistakes, so I'm here to rectify them. Right, stay tuned people, let's talk about this. What is good YouTube? Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mikey Cologne, and if you tuned in, thank you for stopping by people. Right, I'm going to talk to you today about KILIAN's Angel Shares. I have a sample of it here. And Daniel JOSIER's Ambre Tabac. Right, if you know KILIAN's Angel Shares, it's a warm apple pie, ambery, a little bit spicy, boozy, very seductive fragrance. This fragrance that I hold in my hand here by Daniel JOSIER's Ambre Tabac, this was released in 2014, whereas KILIAN's Angel Shares was released in 2020. So when I first done my video, I thought the first thing that popped to my mind is that this is a clone of this, when in fact neither of them are clones, because this come out way before KILIAN's Angel Shares did, but I believe this was inspired by their generations of cognac making, whereas, like I say, this was made 6 years prior. They just smell, I can't get my words out. They just smell very, very, very similar. This opens with a heavy, boozy cognac note. But like I say, it's sweet, it's warm, it's ambery. At times, I even think goes a little bit smoky, even though there is no like incense or tobacco listed in a note breakdown. Whereas this opens apple pie, warm, intoxicating, a little bit smoky. You get a little blast of freshness from the bergamot when it first opens, and then that dissipates quick. But this has tobacco in it, so this is a little bit smoky, and this doesn't have no boozy notes listed in the note breakdown, but to me this comes across a little bit boozy. No way near as boozy as KILIAN's Angel Shares, but I do get nuances of a boozy touch to the fragrance. But all in all, these fragrances, if you took out the boozy note, like the cognac from this, or dulled it way down, these two smell so close. Like, I wouldn't say it's unbelievable, but they are so similar. And what I tried to get across in my video that I done months and months ago is that if you like KILIAN's Angel Shares, which is a very, very popular, seductive fragrance, especially for the winter time, you can get your hands on this for 50 mils at discounters, range between 65 and 85, I believe, at discounters. And this is a 100 ml bottle, and you can pick 100 ml bottles up anywhere between 95 and 130 pound at discounters if you keep an eye out. Whereas, you know, I think a 50 ml of KILIAN's Angel Shares is about 150 pound. So there's a big price difference. So if you like this fragrance, you can't go wrong if you want to save a little bit of coin and you want a bigger bottle. You can't go wrong with going for this, but you're just not going to get that heavy cognac note. Boozy touches to me, yes, but you can't. You definitely get that heavy cognac note in KILIAN's Angel Shares, but they both near on do the same thing. They're both warm, apple pie-ish, ambery fragrances. The note breakdowns are different. The only two notes that they have in common is sandalwood and vanilla. But they both smell so close. And was it by accidental? I mean, it could be. Like I say, Kilian's Angel Shares, they thought about their generations and generations of cognac making. So they come up with this fragrance. And like I say, this was brought out 6 years earlier, but they smelt so close. So what I'm trying to say to you people today is that, I'm going to say it again, if you love Kilian's Angel Shares and you just ain't got the money, you're running low, or you don't want to pay that money for a 50ml bottle, and I'm not taking away nothing from Kilian's Angel Shares because it is a beautiful fragrance, but the reason why that I haven't purchased a bigger bottle than this 2ml sample is the fact is that I own this fragrance. To me, it would be redundant to have a bottle of this just to get that extra cognac note in the top. It's too redundant for me. But if you like this fragrance and you want a bigger bottle, or you just love the scent profile, these two are so similar. They really are. Right, I just wanted to clear that one up and get it out there. Right, people, let me know if you've tried this fragrance. Let me know if you think it's similar to Kilian's Angel Shares. Like I say, this is a great fragrance. This is a great fragrance. But as I own 100ml of this, I definitely don't need to pick up a bottle of Kilian's Angel Shares because, like I say, they are very close. Right, people, thank you for sticking around. Remember, smelling good's always a pleasure and never a chore, and I will definitely see you on the next one. Cheers.